This week's climate heroes are the cities declaring their independence from traditional fireworks and opting for eco-friendly drone light shows. Now, don't get me wrong, I personally love fireworks, but I think that we can all admit that the bad outweighs the good in a big way. From disturbing wildlife to releasing contaminants that affect air and water quality, and not to mention the enormous wildfire risk. In fact, more fires are ignited on the 4th of July than any other day of the year. And research has shown a significant increase in pollutants following July 4th firework displays. All of this has led to cities from Florida all the way to Washington making the switch from fireworks to drone displays. Not only are they much quieter, they don't use toxic materials, and there's virtually no risk of fire. The drones themselves are reusable, rechargeable, and reprogrammable, and can also be synced to music and sound effects, creating a spectacularly memorable light show. Now for this week's Climate Zero. And this one is, well, let's just say utterly unbelievable. Federal prosecutors say 66-year-old Ray Brewer spent 5 years creating a green energy Ponzi scheme that was quite literally a load of crap. Basically, Brewer told investors their $8.7 million were going towards a facility that would turn cow waste into methane that could go on to be sold as green energy or carbon credits, all of which is a real thing, but he had no intention of actually building said facility. Brewer went as far as taking people on tours, hoofing it through dairy farms, making up lease agreements, and even creating fake sketches of a fake facility. The people who bought into it were told they would receive 66% of net profits and tax incentives. And by the time it was over, he milked investors out of nearly $9 million to fund things like new trucks, acres of land, and even a 3,700 square foot home. Brewer was caught, arrested, and will spend the next 6 years grazing in a Montana prison. And that's why he's this week's Climate Zero.